PNP call them an up the degree. Only JLP set the people them free. 22 years, them no stop keep tax. From Michael Manley straight to Finstock. Mark Gold, him at the worst of the lot. Lose to election and try run back. Don't mention the one the road the right path. God, I go beat it with the rod and the staff.
You stop on ready there?
Yes, I. And I already be around the place, you know. And I already be around the place, brother.
Yeah, DJ back with him.
Yeah, everybody the body.
Everybody the body.
Yes, I.
Dennis Gordon, all you fit in a tax fraud. In our parliament, but do help we law. PNP and the good people, we know them and the good people. If I never the help enough, we would do all a vehicle. Them about time, come out them way back a time. Them tell PL I try thief and the sign. One of them a devil and them see get fine. Get the 4 term, it a go blow them mind. Blow them mind, it a go blow them mind.
All right, I see a lot of people coming in right now. Welcome back to the Steady Show. Live with Jamaica 87 and a big up on yourself.
Greetings, West.
Greetings. So for those who never heard it yet, we're going to run the tune again. Gonna come in, hit the like button as gonna come in. Green up the chat, people.
If you want politics, just turn on Steady Show. One steady boss, if you know, then you know. Don't let PNP call them an up the degree. Only JLP set the people them free. 22 years, them no stop keep that. From Michael Manley straight to Finstock. Mark Gold, it not the worst of the lot. Lose to election and try run back. Don't mention the one the road the right path. God, I go beat it with the rod and the staff. Chase up me like him a walk with staff. I watch the keys outside the Alfred dog.
Hey! Leave us everybody right now. Let's go.
Hey, is that Alfred dog?
Live.
God, all you fit in a tax fraud. In a week parliament, but do help we law. Here we are the good people, we know them and the good people. If I never the help enough, I will do all a vehicle. Them about time, come on, them way back a time. Them tell PL I try thief and the sign. One of them a devil and them see get fine. Get the 4 term, it a go blow them mind. Blow them mind, it a go blow them mind.
Welcome back to the Steady Show, everybody. We are live with Jamaica 87 and what a buzz. Jamaica 87, help me greet the people in the chat right now. Greet the people, man. Help me, man.
Yeah, man. Greetings to everybody, man. Henry, Civi, Thomas, everybody there on the live. Big up on yourself, man. Big up on yourself. We're there once more, one.
All right, so Jules in the building, the lecturer in the building, Kata B in the building, moderator, Jacqueline in the building. You understand me? Who is this? Nelton in the building, Rose Henry in the building. Everybody that's here, Jeremy in the building. Welcome, everybody. Yeah. So I see some folks hitting the like button already, so please go ahead and do that. Jamaica 87, I think I need to make an adjustment here. So tonight, we have a simple conversation.
Okay, Kata.
Yeah? Kata B.
Yeah, it's for the video we got the race about goal, he never did it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I never saw that one. Well, big up for that, no? Big up. Justin's a good night. Beverly, good night. So, Jamaica 87, tonight we are talking about why is it so difficult? Why is it hard for the PNP to get rid of Mark Golden? Mark Golden has lost 2 elections already. And in keeping with PNP's tradition, usually when people lose election, they force them to step down, begin fighting, and all of that stuff. So, I'm going to throw the question out to the chat. Chat, you tell me, why do you think? You understand? Janet Selby, long time no see. Big up yourself same way. I'm going to ask you, Jamaica 87, why you think they don't get rid of him already? Why you think them now force Mark Golden to resign? Talk to me, bro.
It's not Sylvie. It's not that they don't want to get rid of Mark Golden, you know.
Yeah.
You understand? They're going to get rid of him.
Yeah.
They're going to get rid of him.
Yeah.
But they cannot do it now for many reasons. And I believe one of the reasons is that the PNP is still divided.
Yeah, okay.
Even though they put on a togetherness in the election. Yeah?
Yeah.
Mark and Dayton able to bring the comrades them together for the election. No joke about that.
Okay.
But the party's still divided.
So the party is still divided, even though they won so many seats.
Even though they come together, the party is still divided. And if they off the back just run Mark Golding because he lost the election, the party got totally destroyed.
Okay.
So they have to take them time and sift through it and see if they can do a peaceful transition over to the next person.
Yeah. And who you think that person is likely to be at this point?
Well, based on rumors and the street, Peter Bunting is positioned himself, but I cannot see how Peter Bunting going to fit there. Reason being, Peter Bunting run already, and he lost. He spent a lot of money, and he lost.
As president of the PNP.
Exactly. So to me, Peter Bunting is a failure. When it comes down to the inner party business, them now look for Peter Bunting. Me I tell you, them not a force Peter Bunting, a force back himself. But the delegates them is not with him. But when it come on to Damian Crawford and Philip Powell is talking up his chance too.
Yeah.
Because remember, Philip Powell was on a stage in St. Thomas when he stated that him tired of being in opposition. He wants to be opposition. He wants to be prime minister too.
Yeah.
You understand what I mean? So he might talk of him chance. He want to be leader too. But Philip Powell character and whole demeanor and in past history or something, there is no way they can put up Philip Powell to lead the PNP.
Powell is not an option.
Yes, so it must be Damian Crawford and Lisa Anna out of the race, out of politics completely. I mean, I think because Mark Golding going to go away, she's going to come back in the politics. Yeah, been a feel so. And even if Lisa Anna come back, she's gonna have a hard time also. Yeah. So me look at Damian Crawford. Yeah. We don't know if Julian Robinson have any leadership skill. Yeah.
Any
but him kind of show a level head. You know what I mean? That people would kind of consider him. You understand what I mean? And why steady? Me I tell you the God Almighty truth. Me I tell you the truth as all me see it. As all me see it. And I'm being frank.
Yeah.
Frank. Damian, me not see anybody within the PNP to lead the PNP. But since as Damian Crawford, them rather Damian Crawford also, me would have said Damian Crawford. But when me can look in the Jamaica Labour Party and me see a lot of people who can lead the Jamaica Labour Party, I cannot do that within the PNP. Me sorry.
Well said. I agree. Yeah, go ahead, my bro.
Yeah, I cannot do something steady. I cannot.
You can't see a leader.
No, me can't see it steady. But since them said Damian Crawford have leadership skill and he want to lead the party, and Peter Bunting want to lead the party, when I'm more figure for Damian Crawford over Peter Bunting.
Over Peter Bunting. All right, fair enough.
And I don't know the fight. I don't know why the fight with Peter Bunting want to get rid of Damian Crawford and he's not popular like Damian Crawford. You understand what I mean? Only thing Bunting must have over Damian Crawford in our money, you know. He not have nothing else.
Yeah. I know that's a long-standing issue between the two of them.
Yeah.
A long time them have a long time. Remember when the WhatsApp leak them did come out?
Yeah.
They say words from Bunting to our team. All right, let's hear what the chat is saying right now because they're talking. But Rose Henry, big up herself, she's saying that makes sense. Jamaica 87. Katabi is saying they thought that with Mark Golding at the top they would win because he has dollars. I like that. Interesting. I want to pivot a little bit based on that comment that we just got from Katabi a while ago. So I just put a poll in my post tab. So it's less than an hour ago, right? So I ask a question. Why do you believe that Mark Golden has not stepped down or has not been forced to step down after 2 election losses? He has not been forced to step down, right? So far we only have 82 answers. So folks, make sure you go in the post tab and go ahead and do that poll. You can do it right while you're on the show right now, same way. Yeah. So the first answer we have is because Mark Golden attracts large donations for PNP. Most people they're going with that. So 48% of the people, that's what they're saying, right? And the next figure we have, 33% is saying it will happen before the next general election, right? And 12% saying other. They haven't given any explanation. 7% is saying they have not asked him to step down or resign because he has re-energized the PNP. But if we should go by what you said a while ago, then it don't look like PNP really re-energized. It looked like they just came together to see how they
Exactly.
could perform in the election. And now that they've lost the election, they're, as I said, data and scramble, they must scramble again to figure out how they move forward. You understand me? I said to you. But one of the key things that I like that we have a lot of thinking people out there because people are saying that he attracts large donations for PNP. And perhaps one of the things we're not talk about enough, Jamaica 87, is the fact that when it comes down to politicians and elections and so on, like, sponsorship and donors is a big part of how this thing works. So when you see, the Matalans are stand behind Mark Golding and the Tapanaris, just like he mentioned, you see him Tapanaris friend them. When I hear them talk about it, just understand that the people are spending the money. So in my view, just looking, you understand me, without doing any real deep research, it really seems to me that just like most people are saying, it's really about, if Mark Golden steps down, who else can truly, get or secure, sponsorship from the big wigs them? Because that private donors and so on is a big part of how campaigns are run and are run all this kind of stuff, right? So it seems to me that that is one of the reasons. So Mark Golden have money, and Mark Golden is around money people, and there are a lot of money people. They've been behind PNP, especially during their 18 and a half, years stretch. You understand me? And as I said in previous shows, even sometimes people who don't want PNP, then probably go on board. Again, people will sponsor both parties too, because business people just want to make sure that they look out for themselves. But that seems to be the obvious answer. Now, let's look at it. Who can attract corporate sponsorship? And I'm going to let you talk soon. Right? We don't know if Bunting can do it. We know Mark can do it. Well, Bunting can do it because he's a businessman. I was of the view that Lisa Hanna would have been able to attract a lot of corporate sponsorship as well, right? But they got rid of Lisa. So for Damien now, it's tricky, because Damien has the delegates, Damien has the grassroots, but then down the stretch, you understand me, can Damien really attract that kind of sponsorship that's going to be necessary to help them perform better? I don't know what you think about that. Those are just some of my thoughts, bro.
Steady, when you're talking, I was looking on, is these donors supporting the party or they're supporting the party leader?
The party leader and the party. So the thing is that Mark Golden already him coming at the politics with a long history, right? Working at Grace, own DB&G, them basically are wealth managers, right? So just by virtue of their own background, coming out of FinSac and just having the connections throughout PNP reigns, even though them never in a government, they were on the private side of things. benefits a whole lot, right? So then with a whole heap of people. So on one hand, Mark Golding has a lot of people who gonna support him as Mark Golding, right? When it comes down to the party, they've always had people who gonna stand by them no matter what. But it remains to be seen, like outside of his circle of people, if the people are really for the party. You understand me? So it's a good question, bro.
You know why they ask?
Yeah.
And I would like to get some statistics in Portia time and Mark Golding time. Who kind of attract the most donors in to fund the party? Because in Portia time, Portia had a lot of people donate to his party, but I remember so Portia is that rich like Mark Golding,
Yes.
Portia even have traffic guru.
Well, traffic guru. Well. They use the money from traffic guru, so they really never had traffic guru. Just based on, looking at the history, they made it look like they had traffic guru, but the nature of that case was that it was state funds that they got from traffic guru that they used to run the election, and that became a problem. So the real problem now became that traffic guru said, no, this was business. This was never any sponsorship that we gave.
But me I say steady.
Yeah.
Portia did attract a lot of donors in the party. People did love Portia.
Good point, but me put one thing to you. Love, great point. And as soon as you said that, what just came to me is that up to Portia's time, PNP was very dominant, right? So people would have supported Portia whether or not they wanted to, because remember, say PNP did have that kind of luck there. You know what I'm saying? If you can't beat them, you have to join them, right? But Portia would have had, that kind of support. But after Portia, Andrew came in. You understand me? Peter Phillips never really did nothing for the party. You understand me? But by the time Andrew showed up on the scene, I feel like the political landscape started to change, right? And so when Andrew started put policies in place that benefit the business class and the sponsors and whoever, the people, anybody who did it. I mean, look, Andrew have Keith Duncan over there right now. That's a DK Duncan picnic. And traditionally that's PNP. You understand me? Remember Dennis Trump did depend at the side there at one point. I work with them. Andrew get Dennis Trump. So it come like a stocks. The stocks are high on the JLP. So people with good business head, they've decided say, make we come on board with JLP because this PNP ship is sinking and it's sinking very fast.
Yeah.
that is my thought on that.
But steady. For real, I would love to see the campaign donation when Portia was running and Mark Golding is running to compare the two. Because not because Mark Golding have money, that mean he attract money people in the party. Because remember, same way, Mark Golding can rich, him have rich friend, but the rich friend see that Mark now have no potential, so them now pump as much money into the party. But again, they will pump money into the party because they want, because they have their interest. You understand what I mean? Some would like to see how much money Mark Golding generate in the party and how much Portia managed to get in the party.
But what even ask a question? Because one of the things, one of the things Golding says that he was not good at attracting sponsorship, or he's not great at fundraising. So I believe off the rip that Portia probably generated more. But you have to look at the time in which Portia was running things. Mark Golding took over from PNP after Andrew defeated Portia. PNP been going downhill since then. So, after that, then a whole heap of things. So what I'm saying though is that Mark Golden does have sponsorship coming from corporate because of people he knows, and there are people who are also there. But you have to understand. So, for instance, Gleaner is one way they sponsor things. And we know that Matalan already endorsed Mark Golden for presidency of the PNP. The question is, if they should remove Mark Golden, would they get the same kind of endorsement and sponsorship and donation? So we can look at those facts to make that kind of determination. But what are you trying to get at when you say you would like to know? Is it that you're saying that you don't believe that Mark Golden has a lot of sponsorship out there?
That's what I want to get to. Yeah, okay. I can't state definitely that Mark Golden have a lot of sponsors out there without getting some numbers to see the numbers. You understand what I mean? And the topic, why they refuse to let him go, is because him have the money and have the donors with him. I would want to see some numbers to state factual that yes, Mark Golden have the numbers. So yes, and because of that, why Mark Golden they carry Mark Golden? Because Mark Golden have the people there with the money and generate the money to the party or something. We don't know numbers. We don't can speculate. Say, boy, yo, it's because Mark Golden have money. But listen to this now. Not because Mark Golden have money, that means he must spend it in the party. Because remember the last time the light bill want to pay up at them headquarters and a Peter Bud did have to take up money on them.
No, so this is what I'm saying again. We know Mark Golden is not using his personal money, but remember Mark Golden talks that him want him at a top of Norris set of people to come and run the country. Next thing again, I don't know if you know anything about the civic groups like JFJ, JAMP, and all of them. So all of those civic groups, they are traditionally PNP people, them, and are traditionally the people them who look like Mark Golden that are behind this kind of thing. So all of those bodies, they've always served as arms, and you can see where they lean as well. So the PNP has a lot of backing. The real problem with PNP right now is that the PNP is not a good party, and that is whether or not Mark Golden is at the helm of the party, right? So the party's leadership is not looking good, and the party itself is not looking good, right? So we have that, but the question is though, the other day I did the survey, about 800 and some people, they responded to it, right? And we say, out of Crawford and Mark Golden, who do you think would have been the better leader, right? And so far we have 865 votes on that, and 74% said they believe that Crawford would be the better leader. So a more appropriate question then would be, why wouldn't PNP act on stuff like that? I mean, it's clear that Crawford is more popular, but there are a couple of things we have to look at. Usually the political movers and shakers behind the scenes, they have a certain agenda, and that certain agenda leans more towards the wealthy people. And I think where PNP has lost it over the years, including the people who still have fight back for the party, fighting back for Manly Party, I think a big part of the trick is that PNP always convince the poor people that the party is for the poor. But when you really check out how the party operates and where even its own origins, you see that PNP, they've always been the real Tapanari's party. And so poor people don't really have no say in terms of how a lot of decisions are made in the party. And that is the reason why, even though the common man is not in favor of Mark Golden, the party still has to stick with this man and not get rid of him. Give me your argument for that now, brother.
And it more than that too. If corporate define Damian Crawford as credible and as a leader, future leader to the PNP, they would put their strength behind Damian Crawford 100%, because corporate have a say in these party too, you know. No, but I think they don't have no say, because everything that politician does, you understand, corporate have to involve, because them have their interest too. You understand what I mean? And they are mindful of those who in the opposition and those who become prime minister. You understand what I mean? And if they didn't see anything that draw the attention, right, to Damian Crawford, they would kick my Golden out of that long time and help to strengthen the PNP with Damian Crawford there. So, but as you said, probably they not see nothing in Damian. So back have we go and tell them.
So we kind of said this already, you know. Both you and I, we said this already. Because what we say is that while Damian have the street cred, right? Let's put it that way. Damian have the street cred. And people like Damian, whether JLP or PNP side, I just say corporate, the people who will have to spend the money to make sure, say, you know, you can run good and effective campaigns. Those people might not want to stand behind Damian Crawford. Just like I said before, they usually have a bigger agenda. Let's hear what the chat is saying, because the chat usually has a lot to offer in these conversations. Look, we're here. By the way, folks, go ahead and hit the like button. I'm seeing 118 right now. I'm only seeing 46 likes. Let us get up to about 70 likes right now. I think if you play me through that, get it up. Let us get up to about 70 likes, folks. I think we're talking good to not have more likes than this right now on the steady show. Let's get up the likes.
If you want politics, just turn on steady show. One steady boss, if you know, then you know. No pet PNP, call them and no pedigree. Only JLP set the people them free. 22 years, they don't stop keep that. From Michael Mann, straight to Finstock. Mark Gold, him at the worst.
Read up the chat.
Used to election, I try run back. Don't mention me on the road, the right path. God, I go beat him with the rod and the staff. Face ugly like him, I walk witchcraft. I was the teacher side of Alfred Daz.
Read up the chat, hit up the like right now to Steady Show. Make sure you subscribe to Steady Show and Jamaica 87, folks.
Them tell PLI I try keep on the time. One of them a devil and them forget mine. Get the 4 term, it a go blow them up.
All right, folks, let's get some more likes. All you got to do is double tap your screen right now, or you can hit the 3 buttons at the top right-hand corner of your screen, and then you will see you will see the option to select the thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up. Make sure you also subscribe to Jamaica 87, great blogger here on YouTube from the JLP side. We're here talking to you tonight. Live collaboration, Jamaica 87. Make sure you share it live and tell your friend. Yes, we're talking tonight. So I'm seeing 59 likes. Can I get 20 more likes? All you got to do, double tap your screen.
If you're using a mobile phone.
Double tap your screen, folks. Let's get to 70 likes right now. Get 70 likes.
Load them money,
thumbs up button, guys.
Let's get to 70 likes, folks.
If you want politics, just turn on steady show.
11 more likes.
Only JLP set the people them
free. Those who from the far page, come over, please.
From Michael.
All right, so we're waiting on 10 more likes. We gotta continue the conversation.
10 more likes, guys.
All right, we need some more likes, folks. I think we're talking good tonight. So, bro, it look like them afraid to get rid of Mark Golden, because you know who the money people them not gonna stand behind the party anymore, and that is going to be very risky for PNP. That is how I am looking at it right now. I don't know if anybody else see it. So if you're in the chat right now, you don't have to agree with my point of view or Jamaica 87 point of view, but what I make we know right now, why you not think say Mark Golden is so unpopular? Mark Golden has lost 2 elections, but he's still still opposition leader, still the president of the party, right? So Jamaica, you believe say Damon going to challenge him, but I believe the conference is next year. You believe Damon Crawford and any other challengers will be there for.
But steady. Remember, say Mark Gia hint, you know. Mark Gia hint when they question him out of Parliament when Parliament did open, you know.
I saw that.
He said him not going to do that for long, you know. You understand?
He's never look confident.
You ask me a question, you say, why I don't know, but if I
he hopes.
Yeah, you understand me? So him knows why him now go did it for the next election. You understand me? And it just right for those who have the ambition to go ahead and put in their hat in the ring. Yeah, and start to see if they can let Mark Golden go and take over leadership of the PNP and try to bring back PNP and not Risers and One United. That is what's important to the study. And whether we like it or not, we still have the Risers and we still have the one PNP in the PNP.
Hold on. But the Risers have defeated one PNP.
Because of money.
Well, a defeat is a defeat and a win is a win. A win is a win. A win is a win, brother.
But steady, that is still not good for the party. That is still not good for the party. You understand what I mean?
And until the PNP do things when a PNP only do what is good for the party. So if they do anything that's not good for the party, I feel them business that. My bigger problem is that they never do anything good for the country.
Yeah.
So what I say is that I think those who are trying to defend PNP honor, I think they need to give up that fight now. Similar to those who try to defend manly honor, right? PNP was built to win elections, not to run governments.
Yeah.
Right? And because of that, they've always fallen short. I put up a video yesterday where Manley talked about the party is not good at production, right? And that is what Dr. Andrew Holness is good at. So when we talk about Crawford, you know, make sure people understand that we're not saying we see a prime minister in a Crawford. We're just a look over in a PNP camp right now because them say one of the oldest rules of warfare is to sow discord in the enemy's camp. So we don't business about them out there who want to be leader over there who don't want to be, you know. We are here just to the show because JLP now have to be a little more aggressive with the politics, right? Be sure if we go past certain content creator right now, we're lying to people day and night. Thousands of people you're going to see. We can't hardly make 150, 200, 300 sometimes, right? Because labor right people just believe, say, people must just vote for the right government. But we have to look at who we are up against. And I believe this administration, as much as they don't have a set of people who will be ready to take over Jamaica. Not with the kind of show that we see where go on. Now we see it's like a fashion show. Them turn in, see Nikisha Birchell in our pinky, in our pinky thing. I see them put dolls beside her now. So looking after this, then go and start keep Mr. and Mrs. PNP. You understand me? The prom queen and king. You understand me? And that kind of setting them a go for right now, because them not have nothing by way of policy to bring to Jamaica. So one of the things I am doing is I am having a lot of conversations about PNP because we want JLP if we're going to win a fourth term. They couldn't see a third term coming, as bad as the party is. But if we're going to win a fourth term, we have to get a little more politically knowledgeable of the players in the game, right? And what they're saying, because remember, say, whole heap of Jamaicans still now vote. And a lot of them, they will see Nikisha Birchell, they will see some of these younger ones who just come on. And they will hear them talk and they will feel, say, them have a chance because they represent. But them always promise change. But PNP is not built to bring any real change in a Jamaica. Because it's just like At the end of the day, if you have a cat, the cat is going to be a cat. You have a dog, the dog is going to be. It's the nature of PNP. PNP was never built, you understand me, to run government. They were built to win elections, right? But we have to expose that for now so people are aware. I know I went into different directions, but you can go ahead, bro. Yeah.
When I did direction where you jump on, we just want to bring it up back and expound on it a little.
No problem.
You said a lot of persons in Jamaica is not voting.
Yeah.
And steady, you also stated that the PNP know how to play politics and win election.
Yeah.
But Jamaica Labour Party know how to run country.
Yeah.
It's very crucial for the Jamaica Labour Party to hire some people, put them on the ground, find out exactly what is keeping Jamaican people from going to the poll. And try to recruit those people, try to convince those people with the policies and the achievements and get them to vote for the Jamaica Labour Party and join the Jamaica Labour Party. Not only that, I will go even further. You understand? Convince them to go out and vote in no matter what party. You understand what I mean? Because every one of us have a role to play when it comes on to election in this country.
Democracy.
Yeah? If we decide where we want our country to go, we have to take part in voting. We can't say voting as every politician a thief, every politician a this, every politician a that. No. Yes, I mean, many times we are crying for change. Only person can make change is us. You know what I mean? And we can't say we want change and yet still be not vote. You know what I mean? So
but I hear you say something a while ago. I want to be very, very clear. We are asking the people vote for the Jamaica Labour Party. Get the facts on both parties, and it shouldn't be hard to see which party has always produced. So one of the things we talked about earlier on is that they tell us how great Manley was, but you can look on Dujan show them, big up Dujan, same way. Dujan had big up the whole of Manley history right now over there. You understand me? I put it on Facebook, I put it on YouTube, and you can see the failures. You understand me? When Manley went far left with the thing and messed up the thing. You understand me? Manley was right here, or was right there in a Jamaica. And Manley failed to see how aligning themselves with our neighbors, the big giant in the world, the USA, how that could be beneficial. No, Manley decided to go into the Russia thing and was leaning left, because one of the things that we don't talk about often enough in the politics, is that Manley was a good orator, but not a good prime minister, right? But Manley was also a very egotistical kind of youth too, Manley did egotistical. Manley was good looking. He was loved by a lot of people, and especially women. I'm here from very good sources to Manley as somebody where you could have left your wife around there, so that maybe that's why DK Duncan did make sure say, you understand? he take with Beverly Duncan for him. But Manley was a gallist. So Manley was really the first vibes cartel in the country,
Yeah, man.
Manley was the first cartel,
He charming, man.
Yeah, man. Manley was that. And that's what Manley used. And Manley win over a lot of people, but at the end of the day, it was all empty talk. So the hypocrisy of people who try to present Manley to us as if he's so great is that Manley failed in the 70s, and I put up a video yesterday where in the 90s, he came back and him realized the failures. Him realized that you have to work with, the corporate world. Him basically realized the importance of geopolitics. All the things that Dr. Andrew Holness came and did. So what Dr. Andrew Holness did was he studied Manley's failures. And him said, "Me now make them the kind of mistake again." Right? So that's why we have such a great party. Plus, we have a great prime minister, a very learned prime minister, a man who knows how to control himself. I don't know if you've been noticing me and Motley and some speech she are making about Me and Motley look like she want to fall out of line right now with the United States. You know, she's speaking strong, but for such a small, you know, a place, it's not a very wise thing to do. Andrew is not getting involved in those things. I just decided to go in that direction as well. But what we are saying is that the JLP has a leader that can bring Jamaica forward, and it's very critical that we understand that, unlike before, we can't just get up and talk about give them a chance and we need a change right now. We have to stick with this government because this government has what it takes to continue moving Jamaica forward, especially now that we just go through the big hurricane the other day. All right, talk to me, my brother.
Steady, you think a Finsac alone did make business of a shut down and leave the country?
No, sir.
Is that Finsac alone, you know?
Manley started it.
Manley send up our debt to GDP to actually 500 and mash up the economy. You know what I mean? Business have a shut down and locked down. People have to gather their yard. And what if more something Manley did? You know what I mean? You know why Manley used to win the elections? Manley was very charming. Manley appealed to the girls and something. So when anybody go for a campaign, you see, boy, he come like an Andrew. You see, you're the good Andrew.
We know that.
And you utilitarian. You know what I mean? So he lovable. He get the people them upon himself. It's not about the work that he used to do. It's nothing like that. You understand? Your looks and how you carry yourself out there. You have a lot to do, you know. You know what I mean? With your words and you know, sweet mouth.
So what I say, for a manly days, Jamaica woman love Chacha boy. I'm a manly days, woman love Chacha boy. You know? Yes, I really chat. But go here with the Chacha say, no. Electoral is saying the only reason they don't get rid of Mark is because Bunting didn't settle yet. So we know Bunting lost his seat, which was a thing. So Electoral, what are you saying? Them are gonna present Bunting back to us. Big up same way to Bridget Marshall. She's saying pleasant night, you know. Excuse me, steady Jamaica 87 and viewers. Let's see what else is going on here, so. Let's see if anybody else is responding to what we're saying. I thought so too. Initially, okay, that's a different thing. You would have to be born again to stay over there at a PNP. MDL in the building, good night. I never even saw that MDL was in the house. Double tap the screen, let's get the likes. They're asking us to do that. Blessed night to Sharon, same way. And anybody, if you're watching the show and you're new, please subscribe to the show. Also subscribe to Jamaica 87. Any other moderators, if you can put Jamaica 87's link in the chat, please do so. So you know people can subscribe to him and they can hear what he has to say over there. So make us go through the comment right now, bro. People listening. Hey, we're far behind when it comes down to the comments, you know. People laugh there, so steady from King and Queen. Of course, and that them do over there. It's a big joke over there. Peter Phillips have more political capital than both Mark Golden and Peter Bunting. And them said the party needs someone with money. Damian don't have neither the money nor the political capital. Good. And this is electoral coming from a PNP background. It matters, bro. It matters, and it's playing a role. You understand me? Who the money people are willing to support in this politics thing here. It does play a role. Right? Somebody's interesting. Damon, I see Damon as a kid. Yeah, we don't know if Damon really ready for this yet. Most PNP are supporting their party, not any person. That is it. Oh, that's a good one, you know. And one of the things I want to say, bro, is I hope JLP will develop a culture where you know switch sides simply because you're dissatisfied. And we're asking JLP MP them because enough of them will lose them seat the other day. And them that's where they seat too, you know. I remember a particular seat, you know, bro, where somebody called me, you know, and said, listen, talk to the MP Because let me drink some water. Talk to the MP. Because you know, you have a man in the area and him a go around in a certain areas where the MP now go. So Mr. You talk to the MP, she say, you know, me no want to get involved, but me know somebody who's connected to it. Will they talk? No. So Mr. All right, give me the number. Reach out to the MP, you know, answer the phone. I call the name already, but I'm not gonna do it tonight again, right? And Mr. This is what people are saying. You know what the MP said to me? He said, listen to me, a strategy win election, right? It's strategies that win elections. So when him said that to them, I say, well, me know performance management to all of my life. And I know that a part of strategy is that when you get feedback, you act.
Yeah.
So when me no hear nothing from him, you understand me, in what? A week, 2, 3, a month, I call back and I say, I ask the lady. So I said, listen, have you seen him or have you heard from him? No, we don't hear nothing. Well, election day came and he lost his seat. And his seat was so close. And the person who took the seat from him was a virtual unknown. Right? So some of them, that's where their seats.
Yeah, true.
Because it's like they were banking on Dr. Andrew Holness's popularity, which took a bad hit based on the lies that the PNP them did tell. But they lost that seat because they lacked the wisdom, you understand me, to act. And they were too arrogant to do the right thing when it was the right time. So I am not somebody who like put people name out there and call name, but you know, the MP know himself, and you gonna remember that conversation because I am not really I'm not a big I told you so kind of person, you know. But I like to see people make their blunders. And when they make them blunder, as I you know, I watch it and I watch them skirt around it like say, you know, them and a few them mistake while things fall down. So the approach that we are taking in this season is this. Not to forget the stray by right them, you know. Whole take buyout, you know. I make all action and lose seat and couple of them, you know. Right? You see what happened at Westmoreland, you see what happened at Hanover. You understand me?
Yeah.
So the kind of conversations we're having now is that we're talking to people way ahead of time, and we're saying don't play with PNP because PNP they usually don't switch sides, but JLP they switch sides when pressure reach them. I want you to understand, they are two different mindsets. Don't go over there because Jamaica will pay even more dearly. I think we can get what 23 more likes.
Yeah.
Let's get 23 more likes. You understand me? And let's get to 100 likes because I think we're talking good. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Bro, I just said a lot. I'm gonna let you talk now. What up?
Yeah. Jones.
Yeah.
Yes, I respond to that guy over there. On his YouTube channel. I did answer to him. Yeah, man. Steady.
Yeah.
The PMP have a lot. When we say a lot of work, they have a lot of work to do. A lot of work to do. And I don't know how it will play out, but the arrogance in the PMP is not going to look good. Because we are going to have the race. And we know, say, you know, the party, you know, unite. It's just because they want to win the election, why they just come together as a party. You understand? I just say, if a dog the PMP put up, you understand I mean? PMP are going to rally around the dog.
But
Yeah?
bro, I know that we said that and I hear this argument. But regardless of what they did, they still were able to double their seats in parliament. So remember, you know, the first thing we're trying to do is to prevent them from winning elections. And what we're saying is that they are way more they're very aggressive when it comes down to elections, and that's because that's all they were built to really focus on. So when I say for labor rights must understand that, especially now that we had Hurricane Melissa, we had things to build. Just understand that it's going to be a rocky road for a lot of constituencies that were badly hit. But please do not use this as an opportunity to say you're going to vote for PNP, because we're not going to suffer if we don't decide we're not going to take chance because the JLP. So one of the things we noticed about JLP and PNP, is that generally they hold the JLP to higher expectations.
Mm-hmm.
You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
Then treat JLP like the husband, but then treat PNP like a man on his side, like Joe Grind. You understand?
Yeah.
So Jamaica deal with it, thing,
Mm-hmm.
PNP come like a Joe Grind. The husband do all of the work, but Joe Grind get all of the benefits. Right? So we want to see that cut out of the culture. I want to hit the like button because we are talking good over here.
So that me as a steady and them have to get aggressive towards the politics steady.
Yes.
You see, I was when this guy bring me up on his show, talking about me and so forth steady.
Yeah.
I went on another live and I heard a labor right said to me, I must talk look good about the PNP. I said, what? Talk look good about PNP? Eh? In a parliament, you hear PNP talk nothing good about the JLP. In a parliament, you hear the JLP talk nothing good about the PNP. In anywhere you go in America, you hear the Democrat talk nothing about the public good about the Republican. You hear the Republican talk nothing. Don't tell me crap. You know what I mean? I'm gonna focus on the work of the JLP. And listen to me, the JLP them need to get themselves together, because there is no way you can have a JLP MP and have 4 PNP councillors when you guys have the number to give the JLP MP the 4 councillors. You understand what I mean? They need to go be aggressive like the PNP. You understand what I mean? And if a dog them say, go on and support the dog. Because if a dog them send over the PNP are going to support the dog.
Yes.
You understand what I mean?
Yes.
So they need to come out and guess what now? When you have a sitting member of parliament as a JLP and have 4 councillor PNP, and then no see things that happen. You know what cost the MP? You can't cost the MP. When you go voting, someone will sit back and watch, then go voting 4 PNP MP councillor. Them can't do that. They need to get so aggressive steady. I mean, like, today me post the video with me and Mark Golding. I said, boy, I be there the 10K run. I look for Mark Golding. I can't find Mark Golding. What Mark Golding I do? I hide. Somebody said to me, say, man, the 10K, surgical 10K race is not politics. Therefore, the politics. So me text around and say, listen to me. Everything is politics on this face of this earth. Everything is politics. You understand what I mean? And I'm going to do every kind of mighty thing, and me, I go put the politics in there, because everything surround politics. Yeah? Me no want nobody tell me not no steady. You understand what I mean? Because me see the people them down Northwest Manchester, a Black Road. Black Road, and the biggest roadblock me ever seen in my entire life.
That's a Michael Phillips place.
That's Michael Phillips constituency.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. When they get the opportunity, right, to vote in a good brother, Damian Young, all right? And many of the labor right them turn of them yard, while the PNP come out and vote. You understand me? Me hear one man say when them go down there and look on the road before the election. Me and one man say we don't need no water because we have a tank. We don't leave Michael Phillips alone. That means that he not think about the future. He must think about himself and his party.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we need to get aggressive. We need to get very, very aggressive and focus on our party and put selfishness aside.
Yes. Yeah, man. We can move as one. And again, big up to JLP. We won the election for the 3rd term for the first time. Right? But we still have to look at, with so many bloggers talking about politics, right? Because this politics thing get big now, I mean,
big boy.
I see people who never used to talk about politics that talk about politics. People are using their platforms to talk about politics.
Mm-hmm.
So, you're going to find that leading up to the next election, enough people going to come on board. But we want to say big up, especially big up to the young people them and the conscious people who've been holding the fort with the JLP. You understand me? I think it's still unfortunate that we only got, what, 10,000 more votes than PNP? And, you know, PNP was rewarded with so many votes in spite of being a party that, you know, that doesn't perform generally. So, again, we have to use the last election because we have to learn. We can learn from our wins and we can learn from our losses. One of the things that we know that one of the biggest enemies to you know to success is, you know, what you call complacency, right? So Andrew always warn against that. So the complacency of the JLP sometimes it makes me nervous. I will be talking about a lot of that. That's why I'm change the slogan I'm show to, you understand me, the voice of truth. You understand? Because when it comes to truth, you know, it's the truth hurts. Sometimes you're gonna hear the truth and you're not gonna like it. But as I say, I am not the kind of person who would like to sit down and talk about why we lost. Right? I am the one who may prefer you hate me before the game, right? But then get the strategies to go out there and to play and win, right? So we have to call out some of the things that we don't think are right. So looking over there, we don't see good leaders for the PNP, but the problem is that the PNP is so good at winning seats that we cannot ignore what they do, right? And so if we're not careful or if we don't get aggressive, right, then they could find themselves in government again because of carelessness. And if that happens, I tell you no, a dog would have never supper, you know, because they would have come back with a vengeance, you know. But I trust that people are wiser than that. Understand me? So we're getting ready to close, bro. Go ahead, drop some statements. Let me read some more comments and we'll be out of here. I think it's been a good show so far. You
Yes,
understand
steady.
me?
And boy, steady, it's a pity. We're going to ask all labor rights
Yeah.
and who listen to these shows,
Yeah.
right? Whenever time you guys come on the live, please share the live, subscribe, like, and tell others about the show. You understand? Spread the word. You understand what I mean? Spread the word.
And
Sometimes
share your
steady,
thoughts to comment and make we hear your thoughts too.
yeah, and comment. Yeah, even when the show done, if you have something to say, go under the video in the comment section and just type what you want to type. You know, just express yourself. You understand what I mean? And tell others about the channels. But steady, as labor right, we're concerned because the campaign should have already started, right? To win the local government election. You
Yeah,
understand what I mean? Should
yeah.
already started because the PNP are lined up themselves really good, steady, because they want to take the local government election. You understand what I
Oh,
mean?
speaking of that, somebody mentioned that the other day. That is something that we're gonna have to take very, very serious, bro.
No most man.
Somebody is saying in the comments, MDL, you understand me? The JLP has to start now to shut down the PNP lies. They are now talking about the Morant Bay Urban Center that the Prime Minister mislead people, and that the Prime Minister mislead people as it is not completed. I saw something like that. Thank you very much, MDL. A whole heap of that. Somebody say, as a labor right, we're too laid back. You Gita, big up yourself same way, saying that you know, somebody saying straight talk. Somebody said they bought votes and some JLP supporters were complicit. Thank you very much. We heard about that, you know. So what I say is that we realized that, you know, we were getting kind of complacent, you know, and that's why I got mad at one point, you know, when we did have this thing about it confirmed already, you know, it confirmed, you know. I never loved that statement, then none at all, you know. No confirm until the last vote is counted, you know, and you understand me, we have more constituencies in the green column. So Those are things that I don't want to. So I always tell people, you know, don't do it over here, so right. Let us understand the importance of election and understand that elections have consequences. Just look right here, so that the United States, I'd say that since the last election, the fallout is still going on. You understand me? And so we have to be more politically vigilant. When we see how PNP support PNP content creators, even how Labour Right support PNP content creators, it make me have to wonder what Labour Right really wants sometimes. You understand me? We have to make sure, say, we are taking information. And the next thing is that, as a PNP told me, that when them small and them are grow up, you know, what them say to them, you know, say, listen to me. A Labour Right put clothes by your back. A Labour Right table and them round. A Labour Right said they go to school. That is how PNP talk to their growing children, you know. So when them come up, you know, what them saying, you know, is that them not even think about voting JLP, you know. All they know is either, you know, vote or you vote PNP. So voting JLP is not an option. And you just called it out a while ago that regardless of how bad they weren't performing, the scandals and everything, them still win all heap of seats. We have to be mindful of those things. We are dealing with some radical people. You understand me? All right, go on, bro. We're getting ready to close the show.
Yeah, man. Reach some of the comment here, bro. Let's see. Steady them vote with them belly. You read that one there already? And
You know, long time that, man.
Eh?
Long time business. A long time them I vote with them belly.
Yeah, man. But steady. The Labour Right them must not find themselves in position where the PNP is right now. You understand what I mean?
Yes.
And steady. I have said this on many occasions. The Jamaica Labour Party have to be careful what they are doing. You understand what I mean? When it comes down to the urban center steady, I've said this, that is not, when you ask people in Jamaica and study who is the most corrupt in the country, they might go after back and tell is politician, you know.
Yeah, man.
You understand what I mean? But steady is not politician is the most corrupt in our country. Politicians is not the most corrupt in our country, you know.
Oh.
Those people who run government agencies, those people are the most corrupt in our country. You understand what I mean, steady? Because of these people let politicians look bad. If it wasn't for these people who had the agencies to build the urban center, the prime minister and the party wouldn't look so bad. Can you imagine
that's
them
a part of
open the thing and them no say no like no the thing and the thing already yet?
And just to interject, that is what Andrew called the Pickers Guild Committee. That's a part of it. Go ahead, bro. Talk.
You understand what I mean? Steady. And I have said it steady. When they swearing, said the party must be careful of those who they appoint in certain position. You understand what I mean? Because if you're going to appoint somebody and they're not honest, it's going to mash up the party.
Hold on, man. Hold on. So the Pickers Guild Committee and the politics of purity. When Andrew said this and I keep talking about it, I realize most Labour Rights don't even pay attention to this. What we're saying is that it was an orchestrated effort and a part of PNP culture to fill the government agencies with PNP. That's why the man was able to say to Andrew that Labour Right may be in a government, but PNP is always in power.
Exactly.
So, and that's why when Andrew recruits somebody to a key position, such as Dennis Chung, that's why you see them a protest or whatever, because in a fit mind, Andrew is playing their game and them have a big problem with it.
Exactly.
All right.
And with the permanent secretary to serve in the Ministry of Energy, they did have a problem with it too.
Even the DPP the other day that we talk about, I will not touch the DPP until we see what comes out of it. But they had somebody line up for that role, and I want to drop this in the show to make people understand. Sylvia Dirt Melissa in November 2023. November 2023 was when that person left and went to Grenada. I know say Grenada and PNP are friends for a long time. And this was a person that Dan Jackson Miller got the other day to give some commentary on the DPP. So we're trying to make labor rights understand that we're, a lot of times we are asked for fairness. You see, maybe because me always work in a management or somewhere in an authority, right? And I'm usually a part of the decision-making team, right? And then when you have to manage people, sometimes levels down, you understand me, different levels down and so on. Sometimes people don't understand how decisions that are made, they really impact them. And sometimes how you get caught in the middle of, balancing the interests of the employee with balancing the interests of the organization. So what we have to say is that we're trying to bring people behind the scenes to let people understand that it's a lot of things that the government has to deal with. And when PNP stack up the agencies, that is what's affecting us, and it's going to take a long time. So we have to understand that we're going to need to give JLP more time before we can see fairness coming out of these organizations.
True that because some of these positions that the PNP give these PNP is a lifetime position. You just can't get them out. So, and if the government going to get them out like that, it's going to cost them cost we dearly. You understand what I mean? So as I said, we have to give them more time. You understand what I mean? For them to come out of these positions. But in the meantime, the government have to be wise and have to be careful and try to cross the T and dot every I when they make when they make a decision. You understand what I mean? Or when they want to do certain things. Because it's not like these people is not there. They are there. You understand what I mean? And they are just waiting for the opportunity, for the mistake to make, for them to make a phone call to the PNP and tell them what is going on. You understand what I mean?
Ask the Integrity Commission, no?
Exactly.
Ask JAMP, you know?
You understand?
Ask JFJ, no? Ask the whole of the civic societies and they can tell you about that. Because these people are traditionally the PNP people them, not to mention the traditional media. So it's a lot going on. So we want people to understand how serious voting is. So if people did not vote in the last election and they farm fool on September 3rd, even though we win the election, just understand that gonna have to be way more serious when the next election is called years from now. Go ahead, my brother. We're just a finish. We're just a wrap up. So we're just a trade some short thoughts. Yeah.
Yeah, man. And there is something that I want to talk about. Steady.
Yeah.
You understand what I mean? But the government going forward, steady. Believe you me, them just need to be careful and question things steady. You understand what I mean? Question things. Because it's, as I said, this is embarrassing steady, and we can't grow on it. The St. Thomas something is embarrassing. You understand what I mean? But it is what it is.
It
All
is
the
what
government need to do is to get them, be the man say by Monday, water supposed to be back, and by March, the light supposed to
but
over
at
the
them set
so
up them player, you know, brother. They're the ones.
exactly.
So, well, I know. So me don't want to talk again. Talk, brother.
Exactly. Because as for me, I think a while ago in a study, because if them know say,
Brother,
the thing not ready yet. But
let
they
me give
still go ahead.
you a quick example about a situation. I have a youth rest in peace right now, right? I was in a meeting one day and I was supposed to do a certain task, and if you know the task, it could be a problem. And time was running out. I was late in the meeting. That man him gone now. That man him couldn't even walk properly, brother. And the man find him way and him said, listen to me, make sure so you hear such and such. Because I just hear somebody in the lunch room say, I am going to be late on that because the person know the problem where it going to create, you know. I mean, I talk about a man with him in past on, you know, rest in peace, my brother. You understand me? Him come tell me, him say, yo, deal with that because of that them a plan for do. So when I mentioned that a while ago, but just say that we say some people they are looking at everything. Remember them that they know every deadline, they know every loophole, they know everything that's supposed. So it's like when you see the AG come out now and the AG and say, you know, like when name again, Vaz did not follow certain protocols when it comes to procurement. Remember, you know, they don't have a system separate for emergency situations.
No.
But them still publish the report, right? Because this is what they do. So when they do these things, they make it look bad on the government. And when people hear this, them things say it's a big deal. But if you look at the context in which things happen, you understand that they're just weaponizing the thing. Come on, man. JLP, I forgot to think about that. We, yes, love Dr. Andrew Holness, but it's going to have to be more than that for a fourth term. You understand me? It's going to have to be that we get more politically knowledgeable and politically savvy. I think we're talking good. We need what? 16 more likes.
16 more likes. 100.
Get us 16 more likes, man.
Please, guys.
Get us 16. You know, me know say we don't, my show David of it. I remember that the election. We should do a little vibes show or whatever. But election will come again and we will get back to that. Well, and I did say from then, I said, listen, we have to focus on political knowledge. So when you see certain PNP content creators, them a tell lie upon them show day and night and the people they are buzzing. Them already make up for their mind who they gonna vote for, you know.
Yeah,
because that is the culture of the party. So they don't need to come listen to me. They don't need to listen to you. They don't need to listen to nobody else. They make up their mind. They know who they will vote for already. Labor right now go hit the like button because me say 10 things right and me say one thing wrong where they don't like. You understand me too loud or whatever. They not hit the like button. They not share it.
That's true, man.
We depend on the labor rights to help us to get the message out there to reach the younger minds who don't understand how this thing works yet. So we have to get more radical, man. Come on now.
Steady. It's sad to say that, but you know how much labor right now they pay PNP life. I support PNP and I listen to their lie.
I one thing labor right love more than JLP than a PNP business. I one thing labor right, you know, love more than JLP, you know, and a PNP business,
Bad.
You know.
Bad, I tell you why.
PNP to the labor right, them come like, you know, the girl is where I walk and I knock off everything in the community. Everybody talk about him. And before you know it, somebody will say, no, but I never deal with him. Before you know it, see, I have a baby for him and all them things there. And so PNP coming like a hot boy to labor right party, you know.
That's true,
you understand me? But
steady.
We have to try and change it. Yeah.
All
right, hold on, bro. Me think we have talked too good. Maybe I will have a PNP over here, but we're going to go for 13 more likes because we should have done last time, you know. We just want to talk too, no.
Please, guys, 13 more likes.
13. Hold on, bro.
If you want politics, just turn on
13 more likes. 13 more.
Only JLP set the people them free. 22 years, them no stop keep back. From Michael Mann, straight to Finstock. Mark Gold, him at the worst of the lot. Lose to election, and try run back. Don't mention they won the road.
13 likes.
I got it with the red and the staff.
12 more likes, 13 more likes, guys. Like up for life, guys. Like up for life. Those who on the far your page, come over and like up your life, please.
Boy, maybe labor right got them better than PNP.
The PNP like up your life if you don't have a life.
PNP, you don't hit the like button if I say.
Hit the like button, man.
All right, we get one more like, so.
Yeah.
So we have to work over here. If you go to some other live right now, that's what the chat are going on.
True, man. The chat are going. How you talk about everything never get boy over there, boy.
I saw the chat are go. I tell you. I guess the truth is hard. I guess we need 10 more. Let's get to 10 more likes.
10 more, guys. Please.
Come on now. All right,
100
somebody
likes.
I said he would say him talking like up the live, yeah man. Like up the live. Thank you so much. Go ahead, my brother. The show
Yeah,
pretty much done now. We need 9 more likes. Let's
yeah,
get 100.
it should show pretty up done. 9 more likes, guys. 9
9
more
more
likes.
likes we need. Come on
Instead of
now.
me here, the for decades,
Yeah.
we crying out to governments on top of governments to provide a rural school bus system for our kids to go to school safely and come back safely.
Yeah.
Um, this government, led by the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness, have answered the cry of the Jamaican people, and they have brought in buses, school buses, to bring our kids to school safely and bring them back home safely.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
only
yeah.
thing the government is asking for is for the parents to make sure that these kids ride on the buses and they get a card and they top up the card because they're going to go cashless. They want to have a cashless system. People
Yeah.
may have beg on, please. If you don't have children who drive on the bus, please may I beg on. Because me know say the government are saving a bunch of money on these rural school bus system. You understand what I mean? Because me dey on Twitter and me see the parents them a text Darrell Bars, attack Darrell Bars. I say Darrell Bars, boy, you save way much, thousands of dollars. Me I beg on, please, get on a child or on a children these cashless cards. You understand what I mean? Want to take advantage of the opportunities that the government is
Providing.
providing for you guys on the taxpayer money. You
Yeah.
understand what I mean?
You
On the
know,
taxpayer money, take advantage of it.
we need to do some more collabs. And what we can do with the collabs is we can roll out some benefits and explain how it works and how to access it. If we have to walk some people, sometimes we have to take them by the hand. Because sometimes there are a lot of some people not even know so them can just schedule an appointment with NHT, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Write their name down in the book. And all you have to ask them, bring your pay stub.
Mm-hmm.
And all you have to ask them, how much money you qualify for borrow. Some people never do that in their life, you know.
A true attack.
But them tell you, say, them don't know, so them can go there. NHT might be able to tell them about upcoming projects.
Mm-hmm.
Them can tell them about land that they can buy.
Buy.
Some people don't understand, say, if them see land for sale in a newspaper or them see it anywhere, that them can look on it. You understand me? Inquire about it, go to NHT and find out, you know, how them can access it, what kind of benefits them qualify. It's very simple.
Yeah.
Just take one day. So it's one day when you have one day off, just say, all right, I'm going to NHT, go ask them some question. You know, if brother, sure, I don't even want to get another thing. But as I say, there are many things out there that we can benefit from that the government is doing. But if you not take advantage of the benefits, then it will just like look like government now or nothing. We need 4 more likes. So big up somebody say PNP now hit the like button steady. And FDL is saying, yeah, there's prefer to go. But that me no live right tell already. Straight by right we call them. Yeah, but go ahead, my brother.
Yes, steady. We really have to do that steady. We really have to get the information and come on the show and talk about it. Also steady. I did state it on my show one of the time that we have some prospective counselors who just sit down and wait for the opportunity for go serve. But in the meantime, they must get these information steady and bring it in the community and highlight the people. You know, tell them say you have second chance smile. Tell them say you have prosthetic leg that you can get from the government. Tell them that you have the social housing program. All of them things, you know, you them that them have to depend on the MP for do them things. They might have typically councillor job.
Remember, maybe we need for schedule a session that show them how to sell the JLP. Because remember, so we just roll out a book of achievements and a manifesto the other day, you know.
Exactly.
So nobody who is an official who is running to occupy any kind of seat, you understand me? You shouldn't have no difficulty to talk to people. Big up to the people. We're at 100 likes now. So
big up people.
Big up to Jamaica 87 same way. Join in the conversation. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Yes, steady. Me hear MDL attack from night saying send you one email if you read it. So I don't know if I know you.
Oh, really? All right, I will. All right, no problem. Go ahead and talk, bro. I can pull it up.
Yeah, man.
Right as we speak.
So the council of them, they need to go in the communities and something and talk about what the government is doing and the opportunities that the government have created for them, you know, and they take advantage of it. You know how much people right now want their teeth to pull out and something and need dentures. Yeah, man, the government take away them free.
Yep. Hold on. You said dentures and cleaning and all of them things.
And cleaning all of this, the government take it free, man.
I don't think Jamaica people know how much dental care costs, like in the USA.
Jesus Christ.
Bro, the other day, I go for the teeth cleaning. I teeth them no all right. They look all right, right? They split up. I think they split you up in a must bust about 4 sessions. They not clean it one time.
They not clean it one.
Like in Jamaica, you know. A couple sessions well then do, you know. And each of them, you know, with co-pay, I think I was
yes.
hundreds of dollars, you know.
Yes, you have to
clean teeth, you know, brother.
Yeah,
so Jamaica people don't know how good they have it when they get them something for free, you know, brother.
That's too bad.
So just to clean alone, you know, the bill, I mean, I live in the most expensive state. You understand me? About $700 and something just for that. And you get that for free in Jamaica, and you take it for granted. So if they're not taking advantage of these things, then them not gonna know. You understand me? How well the government is doing. They say you can't bring horse go water, but you can't force them to drink. You can't force them to drink.
Exactly.
Well, it look like we have to force some people to drink right now, bro.
Yes, man, they're going to force them to drink, bro. They're going to force
all right, talk to me. I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, man, go on. Let me see what I go on. So.
Yeah, man.
You can talk, man, because we are getting ready to close the show right now.
Yeah, man. People don't big up on themselves, you know, man. We thank you very much, everybody that on the For You page and on the live tonight. Boy, we couldn't do it without you guys. Trust me. Really appreciate each and every one of you guys. Believe you me.
Yes.
Every one of you guys, we appreciate. You understand what I mean? I don't take it for granted at all. Trust me.
Thanks for the engagement from everybody. MDL, you need to call the show. MDL, please text me at the number of the show. Always there somewhere. MDL, text me at 876-251-3028. I'm not seeing an email from you in my box, or maybe on this phone here. Sometimes the computer is slow, but I'm not seeing anything. You understand me? But everybody, thank you so much for joining. Somebody says, Steady, I send you an email. Please respond. Don't see the email, MDL, so I'll be looking to see what goes on where that is concerned. So it's the steadyboss@gmail.com.
He said steady last week.
Last week?
Said weeks ago.
Last week. Okay.
He said weeks ago. He said.
Weeks?
Yeah, he put
that. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Are you MDL? Come on, man. I never saw that. I wonder for weeks ago when we did busy.
Probably.
When we did busy, I remember we on vacation. When we on vacation and all of them things there.
You said we texted it.
All right, text me, MDL, man. Come on, hit me with a text now. You understand me? But for everybody, I love weeks ago. What a shame. I didn't look at maybe weeks ago, you know, somebody that I was away and I have fun. Maybe I don't know if it was during that time. You understand me? So we will do that. But everybody, thank you so much for joining the show tonight. When we go live, or even when we drop a video, right? Even if you don't have the time, once you see something, make sure you turn on your post notification and do it for Jamaica 87 as well.
Yeah.
Turn on your post notification, even if you're busy, just hit the like button. You understand me?
Yeah.
All if you don't like the show, hit the like button, because you know, so we are doing it in the interest of labor rights. You understand me? But let us get into the habit of supporting the content creators. Make me feel But we feel like we are doing something too. You understand me?
Exactly.
PNP over there reward people for tell them pay a lie. We over here so the facts we do, we the research we do, the least we can do is hit the like button. Big up yourself,
Exactly.
Herland Amateur, you. Big up to everybody that joined us tonight. I think this is where we're going to say good night, bro.
Yeah.
All right. You have any final words, or are you making a final speech already?
Make a final speech already, Steady. Bless up yourself. You have me
All
again,
right.
man. I appreciate
Bless
you,
up
man.
yourself, bro.
Remember, you know. Yeah, brother, you know, you can't call
Yeah, brother. You done the seat already.
Yes, I mean, yeah.
Seamless work. Big up yourself, bro. Everybody, have a good night. Bless up and on a big up Jamaica 87.
Yeah, man.
Thank
Big
you
up
so
for
much
yourself, guys.
for joining. I'm gonna play the tune again before we go.
Yeah, man. Play it again, man.
If you want politics, just turn on steady show. One steady boss, if you know that
Green up the chat.
no pet PNP, call them and no pedigree. Only JLP set the people them free. 22 years, them no stop keep tax. From Michael Mann, this
Rose Henry, big up. Eugene Cooper, have a good night. Good night, MDL.
Super, bless up. Henry, bless up.
Big up, Herland.
Face ugly like him, I work witchcraft. I watch the keys just like the Alfred dog.
It's who, big up yourself, same way.
They study sure in the morning.
Rose Henry, good night.
Dennis Garden, all you fit in a tax fraud. In our parliament, but do help we law. Maybe I know good people, we know them and no good people. If I never say help, come on, we would do one a vehicle. Them not about time, come on, them way back a time. Them tell PLI, I try thief and just sign. All of them are devil and them forget mine. Get the phone, tell it to go blow them mind. Blow them mind, it to go blow them.
Andrea, big up yourself.
Andrea,
Have a good night. Bless up. Bless up, family.
Bless it.